if we hit my target goal for tonight of tips, I'm gonna do a shower show. So then they hit it. And then I like brought this janky little laptop with
how much was the goal at the time? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second installment of the Down Bad Show. We're here with a special guest, Harriet.
Hi.
What do you want to say? Yeah, she here to talk about.
I'm Harriet Sugarcookie, and yeah.
That's it. She a sugar cookie. You guys might have seen her briefly on an anime trivia game show like a couple months ago, but a lot of people actually recognized you. Like surprisingly, I had a lot of comments.
Me.
I had no idea who you are. You pulled up and you were like, "You say you were a star?" And then I was just like, "What? Bluffing." I thought it was a joke.
Until the comments.
Until you left. I think we exchanged Instagrams afterwards, and then and then on Twitter you had like even bigger following. All right, how'd you get into that?
All right, so when you're like at the end of high school, whatever it is, they're really like pushing this whole narrative that you have to go to college, and it made me really not want to go to college. That and I hate studying, so I didn't go to college, and then I left home and I started working like 3 jobs. At that time, I moved in with a housemate who was a weeb, and he was on Reddit. And my housemate, I came back from work, and he's like, "Hey, like I'm on Reddit, and there's like this subreddit for like people that like Asian girls. So like, you cool if I post some pictures of you?" And I'm
okay, hold on. That's already kind of weird coming from your roommate, no?
Well, I mean, if you say Asian in Britain, they think Indian, Pakistani, Bangladesh. That's the Asian that Asian means.
Right.
So I was already kind of used to being fetishized for being Asian, just because it's just not something they see. I was one of 2 Asian kids in my whole school.
Yeah.
So I was just like, like post pictures of me, I don't care. And I went back to work or whatever. And then, the next day, you got some really
reviews,
good comments, and people have, saying really nice things about you, which I thought was crazy because I looked like shit back then.
Okay.
I once had a girl hit on me because she thought I was a guy.
So from the back, you were like a
from
thick
the
dude.
front.
Oh shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
So for a while, my housemates would take pictures of me, and I'd be wearing clothes or whatever. Like it wasn't dirty.
It wasn't raunchy. Picture.
And then eventually, I just started posting it for myself. And I was talking to people because I was working so much, I didn't really have time to make friends outside of work.
Yeah. Basically, it's like the OnlyFans, but of
Reddit
back
then.
then.
But I wasn't getting paid.
You wasn't getting paid, but
No.
you were still like, "Hey,
talking,
babe."
Yeah. I don't think I was really flirty. Most of the time, I was just talking.
Oh, you
you can't really underestimate how lonely I was. A lot of what drives me is like knowing what it's like to be lonely, and it was nice. It was kind of all I had outside of just making ends meet. And the topic kept coming up, like, oh, like you're already talking to them, you're already posting pictures, like you might as well just go to camming, which is the same thing but live. And I was just kind of thinking like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like I'm not against it.
Oh wow.
Making ends meet was pretty much all I knew at that point.
I see.
Like, I would get fed at the restaurant that I worked at night, and I would eat half of it, and then I'd save half of it so I could eat it for lunch the next day.
Damn, this sounds like a labor camp, bro.
No, but I mean, I feel like a lot of people, if they've ever been like in that level of poor, like, they know what I'm talking about. You scrimp and save.
Okay, let's get back to you started camp.
Yeah, so I started camming. I actually went to Vietnam to visit my family, and then like camming in Vietnam, 1, it's probably not legal, and 2, the connection was really bad.
Yeah,
I was in like this spotty little motel, and then I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
I was already starting to post like nudes and stuff and everything, so I was like, if we hit my target goal for tonight of tips, I'm gonna do a shower show. So then they hit it. And then I like brought this janky little laptop with
how much was the goal at the time?
It was probably only like $250 or something. So like I brought the laptop into the little bathroom in this motel, and like the connection's really shit. And I turned the shower on, and I realized there's no hot water. Like there's just no fucking hot water. But I felt like, oh shit.
You still gotta be sexy.
Yeah. They've like paid for this. I can't just be like, guys, I can't do it.
That's like an army boot camp training. Fucking cold showers.
And
then the chat was probably going crazy.
No, they had fun.
Wait, was this was this on Cam Soda?
No, it was on My Free Cams.
My Free Cam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sex work back then is really different to what it is now. When people talk about OnlyFans, they're kind of like going, like OnlyFans takes 20%. cam.
Yeah.
My free cams takes 50%.
50%.
And that was considered really good.
Holy
like there was a site called Live Jasmine. I remember they reached out to me one time. They're like,
oh,
hey,
I heard about that. Well,
like,
it's the ads. Oh,
Live Jasmine. They're like, hey, we want to like have you as one of our girls. And they're like, because you know we're reaching out to you, we can give you a split of like 70-30, but they take 70. So you have to understand, when you were doing sex work and like companies are taking 70%, 50%, when OnlyFans comes out and they only take 20%, you're just like, oh shit, that's so little. For a very long time, 50% split was normal. So I was doing all these cam shows. They're pretty fun. I was able to quit all 3 of my jobs from camming. It was the first time that I didn't have to worry about like where my next meal was going to come from, you know what I mean? It was a little bit stressful because like I moved out and I went to London, which is like where I've always wanted to live. And I got a room in this like Vietnamese uncle's house, and then I had to like cam, but I had to like not wake him up because I didn't want him to know that I did camming. And so he kicked me out.
How often were you doing this at the time?
Like 4 or 5 nights a week.
4 or 5 nights?
It's like a normal job. I feel like camming taught me a lot of skills on how to just interact with people and how to like, you know, be entertaining. You know, there were times when I would be camming and there'd be like, you know, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people watching me.
Oh, damn. 4,000 or 5,000 people. So at this point, were you just talking? Were you, you know, doing some masturbation videos?
Sure, if we hit the goal.
So if you hit do they start asking for like wilder and wilder shit?
Yeah, I mean, they can ask.
You gotta put an anal bead in, you know, and what was the wildest request you got and you had to say no to?
I don't know. I think people mostly know I'm super vanilla.
Right. So even if you were you saw the tips were coming in crazy, you still you know, you didn't give in to the requests.
Everyone has a price.
Right.
But you gotta be open and honest with where you think your price is. You know, like if a guy comes up to you and he's like, yo, Jimmy, like, suck my dick for real? You'd be like, no, of course not. He goes like, I'm gonna drop 50 mil. Would you say no to that? I would not decline, no. But here's the thing, 50 mil, that has to be like just a us two moment. Yeah. Like I get nobody, that. Gabe can't know, you can't know, my girl can't know, like nobody knows. For me, it doesn't matter what people ask me. I'll have a number for it and I'll straight up tell them. You know, they'll be like, hey, I really wanna, you know, see you shit in a condom, freeze it, and then use it as a vibrator. I'll be like, yeah, I can do that. Give me like, I don't know, 85,000 for it. Right. You know? And they're like, you know what? I don't have it. No. So I'm just like, okay. Gotcha. So at what point did the cam leading to the website? Because you had a website too that you blogged about your sexual experiences. Yeah, that was fun. So one of the things that cam girls do to make tips is that they'll, you know, make videos and stuff. Right. Again, before platforms like Clip for Sales and OnlyFans were around, you know, cam girls would be doing all this stuff and then they'd be selling it for tips. And they would sometimes upload it to like Pornhub or tube sites or whatever it was. And I was just like, you know, if I'm going to be selling these videos, like I'm fine selling it. But like rather than just selling it through camming, I'll just host my own site. And then the blogging, like I've always been interested in writing. I wanted to write about a lot of this stuff. I look in women's magazines and there's always like health stuff, but I don't really see that in men's magazines, you know? And this was like my eureka moment, and the dumb thing is it actually made a lot of sense. I was like, I'm gonna write about this stuff, like things that guys might be concerned about. And then if anyone questions what they're doing, they can just tell their friends they're watching porn. But you get the logic, right? Yeah, I get the, I mean, I think a lot of guys would be ashamed to be on a porn site too. No, I think. I mean, not like, me personally. Yeah. I'll let Gabe know. But what about some of the advice stuff? I did this one on like prostate cancer, and I got a lot of responses on it when people going, you know, I was just reading through it, and like when you listed the symptoms, I realized that I had a lot of these symptoms, so I actually went to the doctor. So that one felt good because it felt like I actually helped people with it. Yeah. Other ones were really dumb. Any down bad advice? There was so many, and this was so many years ago. But I remember there was an article I wrote on like, why do my balls itch? There's so many reasons why guys' balls itch. That was a week of my life wasted researching that one. Oh, you did research on these articles? Of course. I didn't want to be giving misinformation. There were some really dumb things, like, do you know, like, the number of guys that have tried to masturbate with a vacuum cleaner is a lot higher than I thought. Like, yeah, because it does blow you. Yeah. It sucks. But it's really dangerous. And how many people were like tuning into these articles every week? I think I was getting like 30,000 like 30,000 like unique views. Wow. At the start, it was very personal to me. But then, like, when it got big, it was like, okay, we need to get 3, 4, 5, 6 articles out a day. And then I just felt the quality went down.
At this point, did you have a boyfriend?
It was actually when I met my current partner. And I didn't know what I was going to do afterwards. I kind of floated around for a while.
Right. In LA? Right?
Mm-hmm. I came here October 2019, and then COVID started. Like,
but at that point, like, that's when OnlyFans was starting to.
Yeah, that's why I started it, because I was like, you know what? I'm in America. Pandemic hit.
How is OnlyFans different from?
It's not that different to what I was already doing, but it's not live.
Yeah. So how did you and your man meet?
We met at HentaiCon.
Word. Yo, that is a fire convention that I have not gone to yet.
It only happened once.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, there is an annual thing.
No, there was one con for HentaiCon, and it hasn't happened since.
Someone gotta make that happen. I gotta make that happen.
Yeah, you should.
What was there? What was the vibe? Just anime titties?
You'd have to ask my partner, because I was there for work. I flew in from Europe just to be there, and like I didn't know anyone.
Were you a panelist? Were you just like a speaker?
I was one of the listed guests, and then I did have a speaking role at one point.
Were you cosplaying?
I cosplayed one day, but I did go as Morrigan on the first day, and that's when my partner saw me and he was like, she's hot. Apparently we met at an after party and he asked me for a cigarette because I was smoking back then, a little bit. So he remembers working up his courage to ask me, and I don't remember. I don't remember at all. But then apparently we met at another party later on, and I did vaguely remember asking, because I was in work mode. I wasn't interested in any of that stuff.
So you were trying to network.
So I was asking him because I wanted to do a series on the attractiveness of Asian guys. Because when I went to HentaiCon and I saw all these male cosplayers with the abs out, I was like, yo, these guys are hot. Let's put a highlight on it. So that's when I swapped socials with him. And then...
That was real professional. You could have just said, yo, he was hot. I was trying to fuck.
This dude came up to me topless, dressed as Kakashi. I was like, all right, this guy's definitely a fuckboy. You know what I mean?
Kakashi's slaying.
Yeah, he was hot, but definitely a fuckboy.
And yet you still reply. Yeah, you still texted back.
And then we got on this video call, and he was really sweet. And I was like, oh shit, he's not a fuckboy. And it was the duality of man that guess made me fall for him.
Right. No, you have to look like a fuckboy. You have to.
I don't know. I think it was the abs.
You should. I mean, yeah, especially Kakashi, bro. You basically the alpha of all anime world. So you guys were talking back and forth over video.
Yeah,
chat.
So we video chatted.
At this
both
point
of us.
is when the camming.
No, we were just video calling every day, at least an hour.
So at this point, there was no sexual tension.
Oh, there was sexual tension.
No, oh, okay. Because I'm you make it sound so wholesome.
It was wholesome. Okay, it was wholesome. There were some days where we were talking for 3-4 hours because there was a time difference of 9 hours.
Really?
So we would time it so that we'd have 2 calls a day. One when I'm going to sleep and he's waking up, and one when I'm waking up and he's going to sleep.
Yeah.
And it felt very wholesome, but there was sexual tension. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna be flying back to Vegas for a convention that I'm working, and he's like, I'm gonna drive there. I thought that was really sweet. He's driving across states to see me.
I mean, if you guys are into each other, that's very sweet.
Yeah. And then he arrived at 2 a.m, and then we fucked straight away.
Oh, hell yeah.
You arrived at 2 a.m. I don't know what I was meant to do. We can't just be do you want a cup of tea?
So there was really no competition then for you.
No, but also the bar was set very low.
Oh.
I have such low standards.
Oh, don't say that.
No offense, honey. You're super high. You're really high.
But you get a bunch of you get so much attention from.
Not in Europe. My first boyfriend, he worked in a comic book shop. I was really into comics. It was, it was a cute little thing. He broke up with me because he said he found a cuter Asian girl. That told me straight away exactly why he was dating me. Yeah, in the first place. Right. But that's what I had to choose from.
Were you a fan of anime growing up?
Yeah. You know what? Hentai is the porn I watch the most.
Yo, okay, when I first started being off, I think, my first couple times, it was off to some anime pictures. Yeah. And they be drawing it way more sexy.
The physics of the
fan art, bro.
Yeah.
But back then, I was beating my shit on DeviantArt.
No, DeviantArt was
yeah, they had some fire anime titties on there.
So I mostly watch hentai because I don't recognize anyone in that.
No,
Thank God.
Well, I recognize them. do you know some of the Asian porn stars?
I'm friends with Hitomi Tanaka.
Yeah.
She's the one with the massive honkers.
Oh.
She's so nice.
Oh,
and
she
they're
got honkers,
natural
right?
too.
That's natural? I've been with a girl with like big titties, and like as I was like grabbing, my hand just sank, and then I'm like, yo, where my hands go? And the titties were just over it, and then I was like, damn, bro. And then I was just so fascinated. Were there some red flags when you first met?
No, okay, so
did anything turn you off?
I fell for him so fast and so hard that like I think the first 3 months of our relationship I was just like pulling really hard. Like I seemed desperate. Like I wouldn't date me. I was desperate as fuck. You know, a girl likes a guy when she is flying across continents every single month to see this dude. Like that was so much money I sunk into this relationship.
Yeah. He didn't fly.
Yeah,
fly to Budapest, bro.
He did not. Obviously, he was kind of like, this is going a bit fast. Like, you know, you're really into me, but I can't really like say I have those feelings for you yet.
Right.
And then I was just kind of there like, when? Because I'm like, this is costing me a lot of money. So I just, you know, like.
You need some.
I need something. But then I did keep doing it because I guess I felt really hard.
So you were the red flag.
Oh yeah.
You were the red flag.
It's pretty embarrassing saying all that. He's just sitting there.
I don't know.
It's his face. I'm really shallow.
The abs.
It's also the face. You have a great face.
Nah. 100%.
Okay, and how long has it been now? It's been like 2, 3?
Three. Ooh, what's the date today? Hey, it's 3 years tomorrow.
Holy shit. Right, I know. You're right. Fuck.
You are right, babe. It is 3 years.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got a couple questions from the fans. The first one, I'm a 24-year-old virgin. Super introverted. What's the best way to get out of his life and possibly get laid?
The easiest way to get laid as a virgin, that's an introvert, would be to pay a prostitute. But that might be illegal depending on where you live.
Right. I would say it specifically.
I know. I'm not advising them to do that, but like
right.
that is
No.
without
But
a doubt
if we were,
the easiest way.
if we were to advise, I'd say Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Fly to Amsterdam.
That is legal there.
And it is super legal, and you just walk on the street.
I'd say for him specifically, this guy, like if you don't want to go down the, you know, like just pay someone to do it route.
Yeah.
And this is advice for most guys when they're on dating advice, actually. I've noticed this is like the number one thing on it's like work on yourself kind of thing. Like right now, you kind of see sex as the goal, and it shouldn't be the goal. Right? Like your self-improvement should be the goal. And this is really the key thing when you meet girls. You don't come at it at like, this is the girl I'm potentially going to lose my virginity to, but you come at it as like, this girl is a human being and we're going to be friends kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of feelings of, I have to do this, I'm running out of time, I'm behind my peers.
Yeah. 24,
right,
yeah, 24
but when it comes to sex, one, you're gonna realize sex isn't as great as everyone says it is.
When I lost it, I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, right?
Thank
It's just
God
like a thing that was done. The best sex, I think, is when you have a partner that you like communicate with, that you tell each other what you're kind of into, kind of thing. You kind of work on it.
All right, but it's the same question. This one's a 33-year-old virgin. 33 is worse, because 24. You're still kind of like, all right, this is getting I'm getting a little desperate, but I'm 24. Yeah, I kind of just graduated a couple years ago, but 33 is like, yo, there's nobody around me that's a virgin anymore.
When it comes to anything sexual, whether it's losing your virginity,
how do you take the fear out of their because like, a lot of it is nerves.
It is nerves, but for me, it just comes down to like it is always your choice.
A lot of times it ain't our choice.
No, but I mean, like,
it's not.
Like whether you're 24 or 33, like I feel it's the same.
If there's their choice, they would choose to have sex, but
But they could, and they chose not to.
No.
Like the prostitution route has always been there. No.
You're right.
it's okay. I don't think that you're abnormal. I don't think they're less of a person. And I know a lot of people probably will. And I know they probably, think less of themselves.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of spiral. The more you think about it, the worse it gets. And I just think like...
I'm not trying to make them feel bad about it.
No, but it becomes such a big part of your identity.
Yeah. And every year is just like another like brick on your shoulder. And it's like, damn.
How would you answer that? Like, what would you say to a 33-year-old virgin?
At 33 at this point, you're probably around your coworkers.
And a lot of people in your friendship group already have partners at that point.
Right. Well, it depends on the friend group. Because a lot of times, if you are a virgin, you're not surrounded by like confident guys that are like going out every other weekend. Because they would teach you how to do it.
So you think he needs to get like more wingmen?
Yeah.
I think that's great advice.
Yeah, this is why I specialize. How do I get over my first real relationship? It's hard not to be with her. So after your first breakup.
Well, I want to know how old that person is, because the advice changes depending on how old you are,
Yeah.
17, 18.
17, 18, okay. Fresh out of high school, probably high school sweetheart. Just had his first breakup. He's off to college now.
Yeah.
And
first love hits different.
What was your first breakup like? Your first
The
heartbreak?
guy that said he found a pretty Asian girl.
Oof.
And it hurt, because I didn't know anything else. But ultimately, if it's your first relationship, you learned a lot about yourself. And as you kind of go through the motions as you grow up, you form a better idea of what you want.
Yeah, and I
Right?
think a lot of times the first relationship might not be the best relationship.
Absolutely not. But you've got nothing to compare it to.
Right,
You don't know if it was the best or not.
And bro, at 17, there's no way in hell that's gonna be. Yeah. But it to you,
there is a small chance.
It's a magical.
There is a small chance. Some people are high school sweethearts and they, get married and they
Right.
live happily ever after.
Yeah.
But that's such a slim chance. And I don't know how controversial this is, but
Go for
I
it.
am very much in the mind frame that everyone needs to have a few slutty years.
Yeah.
I think there needs
A
to be a
hoe phase.
time when you're not, a hoe phase, when you're not in a relationship, you're just kind of going around, you're dating,
Yeah.
You're sleeping with different people,
You're
nothing
trying
serious,
them out. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I think you learn more about yourself, right?
Right.
So when you have a hoe phase, you can be selfish, you can learn about yourself more, and I think it also brings up your confidence.
For sure. Yeah.
So if this is your first relationship, I'd say take a break, grieve, validate your feelings, be like, yeah, I'm really fucking unhappy. And then once you get over that, get a few of your friends and go be a hoe for a while.
So yeah, bro, get back on your.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how
down
broken?
bad? How
Yeah.
down bad are you?
And then based on that number, either heal and then fuck around, or
Yep.
heal and find the better one.
Yeah.
But when I dated someone before that didn't have a hoe face, that was a red flag to me.
Oh really?
Yeah, but guys have this porn, I guess, thing where if they try to play with you with their fingers, they kind of go like this,
What's wrong with that?
Are you polishing that thing? The reason we do it in porn is because if you did it just like this, people are gonna have to zoom in. They're gonna have to get their glasses on and what the fuck. But in real life, you don't want to do that. Were you surprised by how many girls like being choked?
Yeah.
And then you mean all of them.
Yeah,
All
that's
of
what
them.
I mean.
We're here to play Pictionary.
Yay!
Well,
You wanna start?
Well, yeah, you're talking to a world class artist. Can I choose another one?
Nope.
I don't really know how to draw this one. If I'll be honest.
Well, you gotta figure that out.
It's an item.
Okay.
Did she get a timer?
Yeah, I'm about to do it right
Oh my god, there's a timer.
30 seconds,
now.
right?
You got a minute.
Minute.
Oh,
Okay.
let's see.
Alright, 30 seconds then.
No, I like the
Hey, Ben,
minute.
you wanna judge that? 3, 2, 1, go. What the fuck?
Ovaries, a belt, choker, collar, ball gag, toilet seat, a head scratcher. It looks like a ball gag. Basketball hoop.
Are you getting it?
I
You got 10 seconds. 9,
Well, I don't really know how to draw this. I'll be
7,
honest.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh my god, it got worse.
2, 1.
I don't know what this is.
And
Yeah, I really gave it my
the
best.
word was chastity belt.
Oh.
That should look like a ring. You could have drawn like a
Wait, hold
die.
up. Let me see.
Is
Your
it-
turn.
Oh god, okay. I'm just gonna go with this one, it's really close to me.
What is it?
Nice.
It's a TV.
Okay, computer. All right. Masturbation. It's obviously masturbating. Sex tape. Fucking to other people. Male on girl on girl. Lesbian.
3, 2.
Pornhub.
Oh, you got it!
Oh!
I was sweating.
I was sweating. Violet. Cameraman. Someone with money. Subs. John. Girl. OnlyFans girl. Stripper.
15 seconds.
Pokemon. Streamer.
7.
Subscriber.
6. 5.
So I don't know what you
4,
call it. Payer.
3.
Tipper.
2.
Guy. I don't know.
1.
Like I'm sorry.
He's on his knees giving the big titty girl money.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel really dumb.
No, here, pick the next one.
Okay. It's an activity.
Activity, okay. It's not masturbating? Okay, it is orgy.
Yeah.
Wow.
She only drew one person.
I do 2 people.
Oh.
Yeah,
How'd
yeah.
you get that right so quickly?
I've been there, done that.
Damn.
Oh no.
Here, how to pick up Jimmy? Is it Jimmy?
I don't know if she knows this term, to be honest.
No.
Predator?
Get in, warmer.
Oh shit.
Scammer?
I'm a predator.
Alright, let's play Hangman. Turn this into Hangman.
Pickup artist?
Oh.
A? Asshole. What the fuck?
The next letter.
L? I'm so confused.
Well, now she lost 2 legs.
I think I just lost. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. I give up.
She still don't know what it is. Alright, you know what, this last one, whoever wins the whole thing.
Oh no.
Bro, I don't know how to do this. I just. Oh, I've never tried this before.
The Swedish handshake.
Swedish.
Okay, that's a person. Okay. It's an alpha male.
That's definitely alpha
At
male.
least you got a line up this time.
And that's an ass.
Why did I
That's
stop?
a nice pair of things.
Why did I stop it?
He's just fucking
It's
cheeks. Just cheeks. Is that a backwards dick?
Okay. Is it an Eiffel
How long
Tower?
is this girl?
It's a Bermuda Triangle. Is it IKEA
What
furniture?
the fuck is that?
Is this a Home Depot representative?
Okay, I don't think that this is me being really bad at this game, okay? Like, I don't want to be judged on this.
This is proportionally wrong.
Why is the dick there?
2 dicks.
No, it's one dick.
Wait, why do they both have dicks?
She doesn't have a dick, bro. This is the legs. This is the cheeks. And then this is the dick, but it's like.
It feels like an optical illusion.
And then this is
Like-
the girl. This is her arms.
Okay, so she's like,
Sex position.
is that like doggy?
No, that's not doggy. Because.
Because
All right, we're.
these are her legs.
Yes.
Okay,
This
and
is
he's
what
behind her,
He's behind her.
so it's doggy.
No.
Like, not bad.
Her legs are not big.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what that is then. Is there a different word?
It's a wheel-
wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I didn't know what this was either.
Okay.
You're in this industry. Come on.
Well,
You could have drawn a wheel.
I think we would have called it a downward dog, maybe.
I got one more
No.
for you.
Picasso got 9 on this.
Never mind.
Wait. Okay, I want to see. Okay.
What is going on here? What? Is that someone shitting in the
Wait,
cup?
is this? What's the category?
Could
I think it depends who's
Oh,
asking.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Why she got scoliosis, but like to the 3rd degree?
All right.
Wow, that was fun.
I think we should leave it to the comments on who won, because I don't think we.
Who had
decided
the
how
better
to win.
who had the better art? Yeah, it was great. Well, thank you, Harriet, for
thank
for
you.
coming onto the show. Maybe we'll have your friend
Hitomi?
Atomi on.
Oh, she's in Japan.
Oh, okay.
But you could have my friend Kazumi. She's the one
Kazumi?
that like she went viral because she like did 50 guys in one night.
Oh, cause yeah. No, I think
Yeah,
we
you
met her.
met her,
We met her.
right?
Yeah.
It's like a whole football team.
That's more than a football team.
That's like the other fucking team attacking the invisible teams.
No, that is the exact football roster. No, exact football roster is 53 guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know there
Bro,
were that many people in football.
Yeah. She like that's the coaches.
Yeah.
That's the water boy.
The editor.
The ESPN commentator.
Like some of the viewers.
Oh yeah, make sure to follow Harriet on her.
Oh, yeah.
On her socials.
Oh god.
That's it. Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Bye.
You don't even know bad, you just think you're wrong.